the maximum value for your trip. So if you're not here, which you're probably not because you're watching, if you can make it out next year, man, already start putting in those plans because it is absolutely worth it.
You know, it's worth last year was my first Smash and Splash, and I thought this event was already huge.
Yeah.
But this year, it feels like it's double the space.
Yeah, it is. Like last year, I was talking to Nightwing, and he was saying how like, oh, we're so excited because they're going to be opening up even more space for next year, so we're going to have plenty to work with. But like, the size of the event doubled almost. So I don't even know what they're going to do for next year. We might even need a bigger venue than the Kalahari at this rate.
Like, we've just consumed all parts of the Kalahari. Like, we're going to have the actual water park for the setting at this rate. But I digress. We're going to be getting into our next match, and this is actually a bit of a tri-state bout. We have Lemon Tea from New Jersey off up against Yoda Cage from Pennsylvania.
Ooh, okay.
So, of the tri-state, New Jersey sees the most crossover with Pennsylvania, so naturally the players are the most familiar with each other.
Oh my God!
He's a very popular character, so everyone knows how to fight Wolf, everyone knows how to fight Donkey Kong, so you're going to see a bloodbath of a set.
I was not ready for Yoda to pop off that hard at the start. I saw him earlier on the side stream having to fight against Late's Mii Brawler, and it's just so crazy to see how good he's able to be, like, the moment he gets a moment to speak, you know?
Yeah, it's like Donkey Kong, when he goes off hard.
Yeah.
The problem is that he's a big body, and no matter how good of a character the big bodies are in Smash, they're always going to struggle by just getting hit by everything, you know?
That and movement is so important, and big bodies by their nature are limited by their movement. They don't get to threaten as much space as everybody else, and that just starts cascading in neutral.
Well, speaking of, Yoda is very aware of the size of Donkey Kong and how, like, minute moves, like, positioning is super important for him, because we're seeing him outspace Wolf, which is a feat that most players can't do with normal-sized characters.
Dude, I'm having trouble catching my breath because he called out Lemon Tea rolling behind him and jumping by just jumping back airing. Like, what a great sense of movement, and then also being able to call out the flash. Not going to get the 2-frame on it, though.
If this legend interaction occurred for just a little bit longer, he would have got the kill there, but nonetheless, he is going to manage it. Yoda Cage taking the lead at 45%. And Wolf's the kind of character that, like, the damage game's almost negligent because he puts on so much so quickly. Like, look at that.
That was double the damage. He was at 45, now he's at 84. Yoda Cage isn't slowing down, though.
Yeah, no, it's Donkey Kong. He knows he's going to get hit, especially in this matchup. He sees Wolf and it's like, the gun's coming out, the boot's sticking around forever. I'm going to get hit with something, some fake combo, so I got to swing with what I got.
Exactly.
And he's swinging with everything, but he's going to miss the up smash. Doesn't matter, though.
Taking full advantage of the smaller blast zone of Smashville, getting the cargo throw, and yeah, like you said, just like, I'm going to end up eating some of you, so I just have to go all in and find my hits wherever I can get them. Because if he plays scared against Wolf, then like, he already has like a bit of a struggle in the defensive side of things, and you're just letting Wolf get everything for free. At least put the fear of the ape in him, you know?
Indeed. Let's see, I don't see much changing for Game 2. If anything, maybe a setting change, because Smashville was looking pretty dominantly in Yoda Cage's favor, despite the fact that Donkey Kong's taking up all that space on Smashville.
I'd say like the big thing is Smashville's small side boundaries made that like run-off cargo throw so scary to deal with by Lemon Tea, because even when it didn't kill him, it put him in a situation where he was forced to Wolf Flash, and we saw Yoda Cage was all over that every single time.
I feel like if Lemon Tea tries to like play a bit more of a grounded game, things might end out better for him. But this is a grounded game against Donkey Kong, which is already not the safest of bouts.
Lemon Tea's sneaking back on and finally getting himself the start of something, forcing Yoda Cage into the corner. Great steal on the double jump, and not going to be able to call out the recovery as well. He's having some trouble lining up that down smash just right. Yeah,
it's pretty generous with the space that it does occupy off the ledge, but you still need to keep your opponent off ledge long enough for it to be effective.
Oh, I love that confirmed just dash attack and Terrar back air doing the trick, but Lemon Tea is in a great position to make up the difference now that he's had Yoda Cage in the corner.
Down throw blaster this time, trying to go off stage, but not prepared for spinning Kong.
It's smaller than it used to be, but you still have to respect it and thoroughly outrange it.
Watching Yoda Cage's DK is always a treat, because it almost feels like you're watching someone playing a sword character. He's so aware of like the very ends of his hitboxes and how he needs to position himself to threaten certain movement styles. They're like, you would think that Donkey Kong's limbs are really just blades.
Yeah. I've been noticing he's been like lining up the fingernails with his like F tilt. Lemon Tea trying to just get the maximum spacing of his own attacks, though, relying on Nair more for the active hitbox to just barely beat out Yoda Cage, but it's not fully working. Just trying to struggle his way down, not being too impatient about getting off the platform. But he's still caught in the corner instead. That's the scary thing about Smash Bros, like we were talking about earlier, is just you have the one safe neutral ground beneath the platform, and aside from that, you're either cornered or being juggled.
Yeah, there's really no either or for this stage. Yoda Cage even showing that the stage at all points, once you control it, it's so easy to maintain that control. Oh, hold on.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, Lemon Tea tying it up, doing a much better showing this game.
Yeah, I was worried when he missed the first tech, and I was like, all right, he's going to fall into a wolf attack of some kind. Maybe this will end out well, but no.
Smash Bros, like nothing ends well when you get bounced by that slant. It sends at such a vicious angle. And just seeing Yoda using the dash attack to just cross under Lemon Tea with all these short hops. Because there's either the chance that Lemon Tea will like land on it, or at the very least, Yoda Cage is just way out of the way of where Lemon Tea was looking to cover.
Oh, okay.
That is always spicy to see a Wolf go for the confidence that Lemon Tea has too. Because if he missed that, that was it. He just lost the set.
It was all or nothing on that one,
Yeah.
but it's bringing us to game 3. I like it too because I don't often get a chance to see Wolf Flash net the kill like that.
It's that and forward air are the two main setups that Wolf players love around that percent. Like 50% or so is especially the grab, and then after that, yeah, landing with forward air right into Wolf Flash does the trick.
I think this was one of the first times we really got a chance to see the fact that Donkey Kong's size is a true bane to his character.
Yeah.
Because Yoda Kid's just so precise in every situation there, but there's nothing you can do about being a giant punching bag.
Exactly. Ordinarily, like, I know in some matchups Wolf has to, like, adjust his Wolf Flash to catch the DI that he expects the opponent to do, but with how big DK is, I don't think that's nearly as much finesse as necessary.
Game 3 is going to be taking us to battlefields here. I think it's going to be pretty interesting just because this is a playground for Donkey Kong combos. But at the same time, Wolf can extend a good amount of his own combos, and he can defend the center point of this stage really well because he can shark so effectively across both layers of the platforms.
Yeah, he's got those nice claw hitboxes. Lemon Tea just trying to get with a just tip of the back air. Yoda Cage fights his way out once again.
Dash attack's such an effective tool in this matchup.
Yeah, he's actually just been barreling into Lemon Tea like he's just another Kremling.
And it's honestly a really good option, not just because of the follow-ups for it, but like the positioning itself. The way that Yoda Cage was utilizing dash attack in the past couple of matches, it almost feels like he's using it in place of a roll.
Yeah, because he has that burst of horizontal movement, and then he's not stuck standing right afterwards like a roll would. And meanwhile, it's still kind of protected because it has an active hitbox nearly the whole time.
All right, I respect the effort. Triple spot dodge into grab.
The grab is that like, okay, fine, I'm done dealing with this because sooner or later I'm getting called out.
Whether it's a bloodbath or a comedy act, Tri-State knows how to put on a show.
Wow, now that's value for your spot dodge, getting in the way from the giant punch. 172, that's 192 rather. That's kind of the downside of another thing about fighting Donkey Kong here is he's gonna get so much more stock value if you're not finding the edge guards consistently on him.
Oh, absolutely. There's just so much space to traverse. Like, even though the blast zones aren't nearly as large as like everyone proclaims, the stage itself is kind of small and it's kind of tucked in to like that dead center. So like you're traveling through the air for a long amount of time. Heavier characters definitely get to take advantage of that to the best of their abilities. And contrary to what we normally expect out of Wolf, Lemon Tea hasn't had the easiest of times netting kills.
A lot of that comes back against the way Yoda controls neutral so well. He's not afraid to toss out hitboxes, though lately he's being forced more into the defensive options because Lemon Tea's making sure to stay out of the way of the first swing of the giant limbs.
All right, what's the option? Oh, we're actually going to see the shakeout and coverage from the back air. It's just going to reset us. I like that. That's the first time we've seen Lemon Tea actually manage to shake out of cargo throw.
Yeah, he's been doing a good job when he gets buried under. Spot dodge and then attack canceling it.
Such an important technique.
Yeah, especially when, like, if you got cargo grab there, previously, you know, he got grabbed closer to center stage, so he had more time to mash out. In that situation, Yoda would have had more than enough time to kill him. Oh, double jump stolen?
Ooh, all
right.
Legacy feeling himself with this one right now. I can even hear the crowd starting to get rowdy. That's how you know Tri-State's in there. Last stock situation, game 3. There's nothing but magic on the screen.
Here we go, yet another grab. Good air dodge by Lemon Tea, very necessary to make it back down to the ground. He got though 100%. This is kind of out of range of most of the confirms I've seen for Wolf Flash. Gonna need to find something a little bit more straightforward, and in the meantime, Yoda's picking up the rogue F-tilt here and there and evening it up.
Just barely out of the range of that giant punch. It's crazy, despite the disparity in the percentages, this is dead even until the back air connects. Ooh. And just like that, Lemon Tea just barely scratching it out. Yoda keeps hating it, but
you just got the heel of the boot into like Donkey Kong's toes. That was perfectly done to